Hey, what's going on? I just wanted to share with you a basic technique for pizza. I'm not going to share with you the recipe because this one didn't turn out as good as some previous ones have, but I will recommend a tip if you are trying to make pizza at home. Don't just try one recipe and be like, oh, it didn't work out well, I'm never trying this again. Try multiple different recipes before you completely decide that you never want to make pizza again, because sometimes certain recipes don't work so well depending on where you are. Maybe you have a lot of humidity, maybe it's dry. A lot of things factor into your dough and the yeast and rising, and there's a whole lot of things. So just keep trying. You learn everything through trial and error. Okay, so here's the basic rundown of where we're at right now. I have mixed my dough using a yeast water that was heated, and flour and butter and all kinds of other ingredients, salt, sugar, oil, basic pizza dough recipe. And I let that rise in my oven. I have a bread proofing setting, and I let that rise for about an hour. And then we have come straight to this point, which is just me flattening the dough just a wee bit, and then I'm going to roll it with the rolling pin. Oh wait, before I flatten it, I kneaded each individual dough ball, making sure that it was kneaded for long enough, probably about 5 minutes each. And now I am flattening it. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Alright, let's cue the music. Alright, so I have moved them to the refrigerator, and now I just need to cover them so they don't dry out. Then I am going to, after they rest in here and kind of cool and stop the yeast process, I'm going to pull them out and let them sit for about 30 minutes in the room temperature. And then we will top them and cook them. But I do need to get my pizza stone, which my pizza stone is these two little pizzas right here. My daughter decided one day she was going to pull it out of the cabinet, and it broke. But guess what? It still has both pieces. It fits perfectly together. Oh, you're right. It looks really good, though. It looks yummy. It fits perfectly together still. And it works still. So, I just haven't replaced it because, if it still works, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it still works, I don't need a replacement. But I absolutely do need to start preheating this oven. Let's go for 400 right now. No, don't change temperature. Start. Okay. And then, before it gets hot, I need to move this to the center and then put my pizza stone right there. But I can't do that while holding the camera, so. Alright, there we have it. So when I am ready to cook, I'm going to raise this up about 20 degrees, maybe a little bit higher than that. But right now, I just need to get the dough out and back to room temperature, which should not take very long. So the dough is right in there. It's been resting. Oops, I just ran into the refrigerator. Yeah, so I just need to pull this out and go set it on the oven right by the exhaust and let it get to room temperature, and then we'll be ready to roll. It's just going to sit right there for about 30 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and top them how we like, throw them in the oven. One of them is going to be cooked on the stone. And then I have a couple breadsticks that I actually need to put on another tray before they start to proof again. And now it is time to top the pizzas. I have some red gravy on there, some salami, some pepperoni, and now I'm topping it with mozzarella. And then I realized I needed more pepperoni. Then I'm going to put more mozzarella, and I'm going to also put some seasoning on it. Just whatever blend you like, go ahead and put it on there. This is the pizza that I am going to put directly on the pizza stone. So I have a few more pizzas I'm going to make, but I am also doing a jalapeno bread pizza, and that has a garlic butter sauce on the bottom instead of a red gravy. And that is just butter, oregano, parsley, either minced garlic or fresh garlic, or however you need to get the garlic seasoning in there. I usually use garlic powder. It just needs to be some form of garlic. And you just spread that on the bottom. Then you add jalapenos and mozzarella cheese, and then you top it with a little bit of cheddar cheese. Put that in the oven just like you would a pizza, and then you have these really good cheese breadsticks. And they are sensational, like they are amazing. But I'm gonna go ahead and just leave you with some aesthetic pizza vibes. I don't think there's really anything else that I can explain. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in the rest of this masterpiece with some music, some music from YouTube. Almost. Pizza night is always so hectic, and it always leaves such a mess behind. But it's so well worth it. It's my piece. I want some olive salad on here, like for a muffalata. Oh, that would be so good. Can I just grab it, please? Thanks. Jeez. And that's it. Just another Saturday night. And I got all these pizzas.
Your wheels are going to be stuck